It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Broncos and the Colts, and it's all up next.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Today, the first of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season for 1 more week. You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On 3rd down, it's Manning. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air is Manning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back to throw is Manning. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion comes Thomas. Look wide, get this one complete, and he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and long. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. To throw, it's Manning. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Indy. Matt Gayon for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They send Sutton in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Davis. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now,
he slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Man in motion, heading left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Manning. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Manning. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. Over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go again with Davis. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. On the ground once more, it's Davis. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st down, it's Davis. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a give to Davis. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So we are at... And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Manning. Quick throw taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Manning. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now a give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They go play action with Manning. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On the play fake, here's Manning. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Broncos' 19-yard line.
Looking to throw is Manning. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air is Manning. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. The ball's out. The Broncos have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. 1 quarter remains.
With the score,
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Manning. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Whoa! And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Manning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Colts. Game to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Colts are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the zone read, it's a give to Davis. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll run it with Davis. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A tight end in motion now. On the ground, this is Davis. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. This is Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now Davis. And the Broncos are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.